Ready for some fun nonsense? We're making cheesy volcano rice. Max's request. Never heard of this before. Max goes, you know, there's this thing called cheesy volcano rice. Sounds fantastic. What is it? He starts to explain it. So of course I did my research because I get from him for not doing my research. I did it. I think it's interesting. I'm not 100% bought in yet. Mind you, that's been the case for many things that we've done I've not been bought into. But I love fried rice, and I like kimchi. Kimchi's in it. I love eggs. Eggs is in it, and cheese is in it. And by the way, you wouldn't necessarily think of cheese and fried rice. It's gonna be fun. We make fried rice first, then we make it into a volcano, then we do the cheesy part and the egg part. Cool? Cool. Here we go. An important component of fried rice is bacon. So we're gonna start with 6 slices. Beautiful, beautiful bacon. Seriously, what doesn't bacon make better? So we'll just cut this stuff thin. When it's all cut up, let's throw this into the pan. And we'll get this going because when you're using bacon, you throw the bacon in first because it will help flavor everything that comes after it. So just get it spread out. We'll come back to it. But for now, we can cut up the other things that need to go in. All right, we got some red onion, some ginger, and some garlic to deal with. Those there, we'll take care of this red onion. What am I saying? It's red pepper. I'm an idiot. Speaking of idiots, nobody corrected me. So, I don't like giant things in my fried rice. We'll turn and we'll give these guys a nice dicing. This is beautiful off to the side. Let's get some ginger figured out. We take off this outside woody part. Oh, the smell, man. Fresh ginger is the best. A little bit's fine, and then a few slices here. And then these guys will just get a quick rough chop. All right, push this to the side. We need some garlic. We'll use our Xylus garlic press. I love the garlic press. I hate the people at the company. They're ignoring us. And I just don't get it. And maybe they don't like us. And I keep saying that's fine.
But just tell us.
But A, tell us. But B, the hell? Are you not in business to be successful? I mean, come on. Just cram this guy in here. Beautiful. Check our bacon. So with our bacon about halfway done, we'll put in red onion. Let it start, because it'll take a little bit to soften. Beautiful. I'm going to also add the ginger and the garlic. Might as well. We'll get this happening. Oops, and I almost forgot. I've got some red onion that I already had cut sitting in the fridge. Come on. Might as well throw that in. How can this be a bad thing? The answer is it can't. All right, this now needs to soften. The red onion, the red pepper, ginger garlic is already getting fragrant. So leave this to do its thing. Let me talk about the kimchi component because that's kind of fun. Kimchi, what is it? What's it look like? If you don't know, this is kimchi. Stand by for a fork. Kimchi, very popular, very traditional Korean fermented vegetables. Often cabbage. I see some kind of pickle thing in here. I see chunks of cabbage like this. We're gonna throw in a few spoonfuls of this. This will give it some crunch, some really beautiful flavor with some spice. Here we go. All right, so maybe like a half a cup would be good. And some of the juice is not a bad thing ever. All right. All we want this to do now is just start to become one with everything else that's in here. The liquid will start to evaporate a little bit. We're getting close to being able to put rice in, some sauce, everything that's going to make this fantastic. Gorgeous. You got to admit, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? So, if you've never had kimchi, I say you buy some. Look, you can make it, but buying it, honestly, is a lot easier. I say fermented, but think pickled vegetables. There's a good vinegar bite. There's a spice in this. It's really delicious. For a little pop of color and flavor, a little handful of green onion tops. Gorgeous. Oh, the smell, really spectacular. All right, we give that a couple minutes and then our rice goes in, some flavoring, and we're almost there. All right, so it's rice time, and clearly you could use day-old rice because that's what you use for fried rice, day-old cold rice. Or my trick, these little packs of rice that you put in a microwave for 1 minute, but you don't put it in the microwave for 1 minute. You just take it out and crumble it in. And look, I'm telling you, this is about as perfect a rice for fried rice as you could ever find. All right, let me throw one more in, like this. It's just very sticky on your hands. So once I got this in, and it does not want to come off. Wow, look at it, it just doesn't want to come off. All right, let me wash my hands, then we'll mix. And we're mixing. Breaking up any little clumps of the rice while we go. Probably should have used a bigger pan. Always. Why don't I think? Why don't I think?
You're always using things that are too small.
Gosh. Well, guess I like a tight fit. Just leave that there, Max. Saying nothing. Okay, now I'm going to add a couple things. You want this to be like a little bit stickier so that it will hold its shape when you make it into the volcano. So here's what we're going to add. We're going to add a little oyster sauce, a couple tablespoons. Love that flavor. Tablespoon of thick soy, maybe it's a tablespoon and a half. Splash of regular soy to thin it a bit. And last but not least, for a little more heat, about a tablespoon of chili sauce. And we mix. Oh my gosh. And before I mix too much, let's not forget a little hit of salt and pepper. Look, I know there's soy in this, 2 different types, but this kind of salt, kosher salt, is gonna really boost the flavors in a slightly different way than soy will. And when you got this done, let's have a little taste of it. Make sure we like it. Just grab a little bit. Looks perfect. Like literally insane. That's gonna be fantastic. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We take the rice out of the pan, we let it cool a bit, give the pan a little wipe, then we come back, and then we build our volcano.
It's a volcano. Let's get a little more dramatic than that.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the rice out of the pan, clean the pan, and let the rice cool, and then we come back, and then we build our motherfucking volcano! And while we're waiting, big news, the Sam the Cooking Guy merchandise store is brand new, it's alive, and it's waiting for you.
It's alive?
Yes, it's alive, Max. There's all kinds of cool stuff there, including Cooking Guy pop sockets. Love it. Cannot use a phone without a pop socket. And for some reason, I use a phone better with a pop socket with my face on it than one without. But look, we made one significant change. It's no longer Make America Cook Again. It's just Make America Cook. We found the again to be far too political. People on both sides. I'd wear a shirt down the street and somebody would go, "Hey, make America great again." "Yeah, buddy." And I go down, "It says cook." And then the next day it'd be like, "Make America great again." "Fuck you." I go, "It says cook." It's not a political statement, as I've said 1,000 times before. It's a culinary statement. We decided to just remove all of the politics. Make America cook. That's really our goal. Isn't it, boys?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff. There's some cool hoodies there. There's tons of t-shirts. There's paraphernalia. Well, paraphernalia sounds like pipes and lighters and bongs and shit.
Coming soon.
Maybe coming soon. Anyway, just click the link below. It will take you into a world of Sam the Cooking Guy enchantment. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
You're gonna like the stuff. Here's our fried rice. Bacon, kimchi, onion, red pepper, oyster sauce, soy, thick soy. We've all had a few bites of this and have come to the conclusion that it's fucking delicious.
Crazy.
So good. By itself, this would be a 10, maybe an 11. But now we're going to, as Emerald would say, jack it up.
Kick it up a notch.
Jack it up. Kick it up. All right, so come down here to the counter. We'll get our shit happening.
Jacking it up a notch.
Easy, yes. He didn't jack it up. Never mind. Here's the deal. You need to get this rice into a volcano shape. And for that, we're going to use this. This is a tumbler glass thing. And yes, it's gross because we used to drink coffee out of it. That doesn't matter. Forget that. But what's important is you have to get this out. You have to turn it upside down, lift it, and the rice will stay and not stick. So I'm gonna help myself. Just a tiny squeeze of oil in here, of course avocado, and just run it around the edges, make sure everybody's coated nicely. All right, now, time for the rice. So this we will fill up. So now the rice comes in, and we're gonna pack it down. We want a tight volcano. Love this. The smell that I'm getting from here, tremendous. I just want to eat all of this. But honestly, I think by the time this gets the egg component and the cheese, it's really gonna be good. Okay, one more on top. Smooth this down. Press it, press it, press it. I'm making a bit of a mess. That's okay. All right, when you got this now, put it off to the side. We beat some eggs like this. 4. No shell. No shell. No shell. No shell.
Is that not a piece of shell?
No. Nope. No shell. This thing?
Looked like it.
That's just that little embryo thing or whatever it is. No shell. Got it. Perfect. A little bit of salt and pepper, and we beat. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go to the Evo. All right, so here's what we do. Here's our rice. God. We go like this. Please come out. Okay. Whew. That's just step 1. You need to make a little indentation in the top without effing the whole thing up. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Why do we have to make this so tall? Okay, good. Now, we don't want our eggs to stick, so let's add some butter and some oil all the way around. A little bit more. Oh God, is this guy leaning?
Well, the Evo is tilted a little bit.
Okay, so far so good. Now some oil. Uh-oh. 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 Now the eggs get poured in, but I realized at the last minute I want to add a splash of sesame oil. So half a teaspoon goes into the egg mixture, and we beat. But just before we do this, you do want to create a little area down the side for the egg to run, like it's running down a little river. That's okay, that should be good. I've got my little indentation. All right, now the egg goes in around here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous. Now you save some for the top, right here. Careful, careful, buddy, careful. Can everybody see how nice I'm being, how gentle I'm being? All right, let's finish this off. Now last but not least, some cheese. Mozzarella, shredded. All the way around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. Everybody knows that, right? Mm-hmm. And some right there. I'm a little scared. I think that's it. Okay, but I want this to kind of cook here and here, which means I need a lid, which I don't have, but I do have giant ass foil.
Ass foil? What's ass foil?
Your ass foil. Sorry for the noise. I got nothing now. Now we just stand back and we wait. And we hope and we pray. I got a little window in the side here. I can kind of peek in and see what's happening. Now we're just gonna let this do its thing. All right, let's have a, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit.
What'd you do?
I don't know what happened.
How'd you ruin everything?
Oh, fucking hell. God damn it. This is...
Maybe we used a cup that was too big.
I said that. I wanted to use a smaller cup. Max was like, no, big cup's the way to go. Bigger's better. I'm like, okay, I'll go for it. Okay, I think I fixed it. I'm putting it in the oven. And after a little bit of trouble, we decided to throw it in the oven, but here we are. Not quite as tall. I had to manipulate it by hand. Sorry for saying that. But have a look. And now, of course, in my world, we need a little green. But look how pretty. It's kind of cool, actually. Oh, yeah. Look, we already know the rice is amazing. The real question is, how amazing-er is it going to be with the egg? Okay, I'm pretty excited. We know how the rice is, so we want rice and some of the egg. Make this a good bite, Sam. Make it a good one. I'm all in on that, boy. I am all in. That smell. The egg does magical things to it. I'm not kidding. Could you have made the fried rice and put a fried egg on top? Yes. Was this a bit of a pain? Yes. Was it fun? Yes. Will I do it again? Yes, probably. Shit that's difficult for me or I struggle with, I want to do again. Oh my God. You got to do it. And I would argue, if you're looking going, not doing it with the kimchi, you don't want the kimchi. Fermented vegetables, how good could they be? Oh, they're good, trust me. Get your ass to a store, pick up some kimchi, throw it in. The shit's stupid. Oh yeah, don't forget, the merch store is up and waiting for you. Make America cook. Make America cook. Scroll through the store, have a look at what's there. We got new stuff. We got Fat Means Flavor en Espanol. How about this? A black and a white pop socket for your phone. Cooking guy face. Stupid face. Anyway, there's all kinds of great stuff there. Have a scope, have a look, and well, we'll be seeing you on Friday, won't we? Won't we, boys?
We will.
See you guys.